know, right? Yes, okay. So this one is going to be YouTube.
It is started? It has started. So hello everybody. Oh, did you want to turn that off really fast?
Yep.
Thank you. I hear myself.
On what? My phone?
Yeah, it
I
was
thought
on
I
that
turned
phone.
the volume down. Guess not. Not now.
Oi. Well, hello. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Kidd. This is Candi.
Hey.
We are a mother-son duo. Today we're going to be doing some card readings and some information that has come to us, which I don't remember what the information was this week. We took down some notes and then it just, just kind of like
Vanished. Where are the notes? I don't know. They were on the table. Yeah. Were.
Were
is the key word. Was.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff has been going on in our experience, in all of our experiences. We know that there has been a lot of energy influx these last couple of days, especially with what's been going on in our physical atmosphere in our country, in all our countries. Can't just say our country, all our countries. Things have just been ramping up lately. Avatar's here.
Yep.
Nice. So,
Writing it down.
yeah. Hi, everyone.
Okay, so we have. I thought that I would remember. Why did I think that? Gloria and Bob, girl. Okay.
So, just the other day, I don't remember if this was before our other live or after our live, but I felt like a Shinigami that walked through our house. And a Shinigami is the god of death. And this god of death looks for lost souls. Souls that are not here for our highest benefit, our highest...
How do you spell Shinigami?
Shinigami?
Sheen. I was gonna say Shinigami.
Shinigami is SHINIGAMA or GAMI. Shinigami.
Okay. Let's see. Images. Oh, like that?
No.
Like this?
No, that's from Death Note. I don't know. You can actually look it up. It's actually on an anime called Bleach. What they do is that they are protectors of the living souls, and they look for soul-eating demons, you could say, and they eliminate them. And we didn't understand what that Shinigami was doing at first when they were walking through our house, and I didn't feel any malevolent energy from it towards us. But right after that, 2 days ago, right? The first one? Mm-hmm. So 2 days ago, one of our chickens died because our newest puppy, Yeti, decided to think it was a play toy. So that one died from internal injuries and probably a heart attack. And today, another one died from him. So,
Any one of these?
kind of like this.
Okay.
Kind of like that. That's kind of like what I felt. One of those. And I just got the hit today after I did some hape and meditation that what that Shinigami was looking for was a demon that jumped into one of our chickens. And when that chicken died, it jumped from that chicken into another chicken, which got killed today. And that Shinigami used Yeti as a catalyst to get rid of that soul. So that's my hit for today with that.
That's crazy. I mean, if you didn't have an understanding of the spiritual realm, that would sound absolutely nuts, wouldn't it?
Well, it's the same thing as possession.
But remember when we lived in Tracy, California, one of our cats was going ballistic all over the walls. Mm-hmm. And I was wondering why. And I was just learning about how entities can jump into animals. And then I saw a shadow attached to the cat or something like that. But I saw it. And so I commanded it to come out, and the cat stopped and just laid down like nothing had ever happened. That was my very first experience of how a possession can happen with an animal. That was new to me, so I was really floored with it.
Hello, I'm Ashley's friend. I would love a reading if there's still space for me. Sure, Laura.
Absolutely. Laura. And Ashley, thank you for inviting Laura. That's really great.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you, Laura. Laura Flores. Oh, Flores.
Flores.
She's
Laura Flores.
Flores. So, don't mind me. I do that. Someone popped on to our reading probably before Kidd got sick, and his name was last name was D-E, capital D-E, capital J-E-S-U-S, and I went, look, the Jesus came in. And he starts laughing like this.
Stockton, California.
Right? He's laughing, and I'm like, what? And he goes, it's pronounced De Jesus. Oh! You're welcome.
Oh, that never gets old.
Oh, one of Faye's chickens died, too, due to the heat. So sad. Oh, yeah, so sorry.
They are very sensitive beings, and I'm not surprised that they are used as, what do you call that? Possession tools.
Well, you also didn't share with them what the other piece of information that's really important that came through, which is that the chickens took the hit for us. Mm. They stepped up to take what could have been an attack against us to protect us. And when he said that, I was like, whoa. Because about 2 weeks ago, a chicken got out, and it was giving me all sorts of blah! While I was trying to get her to put her back in. And as soon as I opened up the door to put her back in, one of our chickens that love us so much, she came up to the door and started to attack the chicken that I was putting in. And at first I was like, no, don't do that. And then I realized what was happening. She was letting that chicken know, don't you behave that way with Mom. Don't. Just don't. And I was like, whoa. I didn't know they did things like that. So, our animals, no matter what form they take, are so special. Oh my God, my heart just feels so heavy. Just today was emotional.
It was an emotional upheaval, that's for sure. And it happens a lot before we go live.
It does!
Always before we go live. Like,
yes.
There is always something that is there to do its absolute best to block us from going live and spending time with you guys and sharing all of these amazing gifts to be able to help you to move forward. And Janet, I think, honestly, that this second time around that Shinigami was able to finally get that soul that was possessing our chickens. And the reason why that possessed our chickens is because it couldn't possess us because of how high we were vibrating at this moment.
And by the way, before you guys start saying something like, I want to vibrate as high as them, you wouldn't be with us if you weren't. So
take that.
Yeah.
What's funny is that when we vibrate higher, you vibrate higher. When you vibrate higher, we vibrate higher because we're all on the same wavelength. We're all on the same energy plane. And we're all moving forward. So there is no, you are better than me. There is no, you're above me. There is nothing like that. We are all shoulder to shoulder in this. So.
And we share these things because for the very reason that I was talking to Kidd. He's the first one who went into the Hall of the Gods. And he was talking to me about it. And then it was like, oh, I was not even aware that was something I could do. And so I went into meditation with the intention of going into the Hall of the Gods, and there I was. And I had this incredible experience, not just that time, but the time after, the next whole bunch of times. And I said, Kidd, because we were in a conversation, and he said something, and I said, Kidd, when you share your experiences, that gives me insight that I could experience something I had never thought of, or something that doesn't download me. Because, all of us are not like Kidd, right? And so Kidd gets these incredible downloads, this incredible information, and then he gets to share it. And so it's for that purpose, so that you guys have the same opportunities and insights that we do. Because, maybe someone out there did not know that animals could be a sacrifice for you. Or...
So what if Faye's chicken didn't die of
a heat stroke?
Heat, but of something of high energy that came in?
Yeah,
and tried to do what they could against Faye, but instead the chicken
stepped up.
Our animals do that for us. Mm-hmm. They really do. And Leanne wants to reading too. Hi, Leanne.
Oh, yeah, I already wrote her down.
Okay.
I got her.
And Dana said sacrifices. Yes.
Yeah. Seriously.
So that's the first hit that I got as well, is that a sacrifice needed to be made. And they couldn't use us. Thank God. Thank you.
That's so sad.
I know.
But my heart's heavy. I have so much appreciation. Man, that's really something.
So I've also been learning, we've learned that our lungs, when you're having asthma, when you're having lung problems, it's due to fear. But it's actually not just fear, because what I've noticed is that when I get angry, my lungs hurt. When I get sad, my lungs hurt. When I get fearful, my lungs hurt. Everything with a lower vibration, my lungs tend to hurt. And what's funny is that when they showed me that, they showed me the lungs, and then they showed me what the lungs look like, and they showed me what the lungs look like upside down, meaning upwards. And it looked like a tree. And then they flipped it right the way that it is. It's an upside down tree. And that's why they said in the Bible, I gave you the breath of life. I breathe life into your lungs. Every breath that we make is the breath of life. And when you attach to these lower vibrating energies, When you attach to these low vibrating emotions, then your lungs are going to take that hit because it's taking the hit out of your the breath of life. Kind of like when you get hit in the stomach, you lose your breath, right? Same exact thing. It's all about the breath of life. So when you start having some breathing problems, that's when you know that you are attaching to a lower vibrating emotion, low vibrating situation. So that's a good time to start saying, all lost souls of the dark, all dark energies, I bind you, or I bind thee and deliver you into the hands of the goddess without power or craft, because you have the power to abolish all things outside of your experience. And ever since I've started doing that, I haven't really been dealing with a lot of negative energies as much, especially against myself or against others. I've actually been able to calm myself and catch myself faster by feeling what's going on in my lungs.
I'm thinking about last night with the cheese.
Well, yeah.
That went on for about 5-7 minutes.
No, it didn't. Well, maybe. Time is just a construct.
Oh my God. Oh, sorry, I got teary-eyed, guys. Might come again.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, Faye is... Oh, wait, what?
Faye is Ashley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She changed her name on YouTube, or maybe she didn't. I don't know. But Faye is Ashley.
So what else did we want to talk about? What else was there?
Oh, yeah. Do we want to mention about the collective
Oh, yeah.
tuning?
Go ahead.
That was sloppy. Yeah, go ahead. So, collective tuning. It's an opportunity to get yourself worked on. However Spirit shows us. Kidd will draw us cards. I get my downloads. I'm good with the clearing, with what is that? I
You
can't.
regrid the spiritual blueprint
There
of
you
one's
go.
body,
Yes.
mind, and soul.
Yes. So, we do that about once a week, and we're calling this service collective tuning, and what we're asking for is a love donation of $24 a month. And right now it's on the honor system, so if you'd like to sign up and join us for that, then what we do is we send a text, and the text says, this is what the team showed me. Meet us out in the energetic field in about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes. Any one of those. And then we do our work. So it doesn't matter if you're working or sleeping or if you're doing nothing. You can mentally tune in or not. The work will be done. But if you're able to tune in, then you might experience what the clearing is doing for you, which is a lovely thing to happen. Mm-hmm. However, I was going to bring this up. You'll probably experience it anyways. So, collecting tuning. Okay, so we just got this note. And we know who it's from, but anonymously, I'm going to say that. Thank you both so much. I am feeling a shift up in my perception of almost everything. All the very best to both of you. Now, let me just say this, that if you wake up with the perception that it's going to be a shitty day, guess what?
Somebody just shat in your cereal.
So, yeah, shit. So, perception is everything, right? Perception, it changes our energy. It changes our joy. It changes everything. And so when I got that message, I was like, Kidd, look at this. That is so incredible. Absolutely incredible. And there was another note that we got. It wasn't for the collective tuning. It was for the card readings. And she said, I have followed you guys from the very beginning, and then when Kidd got sick and you guys fell off, I lost my way. I felt alone. I felt, I just lost it for a while. And I'm just so happy you guys are back. So this connection we have with family is so incredible. I'm glad you guys are here.
Oh, and by the way, if we lose connection on UB, UB a-hole, go to the Facebook one, because we're live on both YouTube and Facebook, and it seems like that YouTube is playing its games every now and then. So if you guys get kicked off, you guys can't get back on, then go straight to the Facebook. It's Candi Kelly, right?
Yeah.
Candi Kelly.
Candi, Candi.
And I think it's also in the description as well. I think
Probably.
we have to put it in description. So, yeah, just look up Candi Kelly.
Anyways.
CandiKelly.
We would love to have you join us. And I can get you set up if you want to. Here's another one. I'm thinking more clearly and feeling more hopeful. I have a tremendous change in my attitude about things. More positive for sure. Thank you so much. Today is a good day. And I'm learning to set boundaries, which I have always had trouble with because I'm a recovering people pleaser. It's like a light in my head has turned on. So beautiful.
That is wonderful.
Yes.
All right, so let's start off with the card readings. If anybody would like a card reading, let us know and we'll put you on the list. Right now, we have Avatar for the first one. And who was supposed to be?
Well, we're waiting for Gloria and Baja Girl, but they haven't shown up yet. So then we'll just move to Tammy, and then we have Faye or Ashley, Laura Flores, Leanne, and Happy Chick. Ooh, Happy Chick. Who wants to be a happy chick? I do.
What I do says, I'm here to kick some ass, huh?
Happy birthday, WSU.
Wait, somebody's birthday?
Tomorrow.
Happy birthday!
She gets a new wrinkle when she wakes up. WSU Mom Kim. Okay, I got you on the list.
And Sarah?
Sarah Zam.
It's like
Shazam!
Just Sarah Zam.
Oh, Sarah, you got some lightning about you. And Sheila.
So we have
Sheila
Avatar first.
Tundra. E-A-U.
I'm wondering if that's someone or something. Seems to be, Avatar, that there's some mischief going on in your experience.
Glad you made it, Diane. So glad.
And it looks like that it's somebody that's in your life that is causing some mayhem. Here. You think you need two of these?
And then, sure, Josephine. Got you on the list, too.
So you've already gotten the message of what this is, because you're getting a lot of trust. Trust in the messages, trust in what you have seen, trust in what you know. And the reason why I'm saying that is because follow your own good advice card is saying trust yourself, you know what is best for you. So basically, you need to stop allowing somebody else to... I think you've already had this reading before. That you need to stop allowing other people to rule your life, tell you what you need to do. Because these little mischievous little beings are coming into your experience, are probably jumping from person to person, trying to whisper things within your experience. Now, you got the Nine of Cups upside down saying loss of wealth, unlucky, failure, and ignorance. Now, what stood out to me the most was the ignorance. But the loss of wealth is not like money, but more of like you are spending your energy where energy doesn't need to be spent. Then you got the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is saying compassionate, caring, affectionate, and friendly. So you need to be more compassionate with yourself, more caring with your energy, and be more affectionate with who you are. I know that has come up with you before. So, the three little fates are here, right? Are saying what comes around... You can finish that, right? What comes around goes around. But you got trust and faith of your past life cards. That stuff that are coming up is coming up probably through other people and through situations that you need to have more trust and faith in who you are and what you know you need to do for yourself. Not for somebody else, but for yourself. And your guides are saying, third eye. It's time to use your third eye a little bit more of seeing the visions, trusting what you see in those visions, manifesting, and meditation. So, do what you know is best for you through these meditation times. So, what is the best way to meditate is, I would say, whatever makes your heart sing. So, if walking makes your heart sing, use that as a meditation. If petting your pets, being with the animals, hugging a tree, being with a friend, whatever that makes your heart sing, doing dishes, whatever makes your heart sing is what you need to use as a meditation time to begin the manifesting of what you truly desire within your experience. And be very careful with the manifestation. Remember, with harm to none, I am open and ready to receive when you are manifesting. Because if you do not say with harm to none, well, guess what? Something is probably going to be taken away from someone or yourself to be given something else or from somebody else for you. So be very careful with the manifestation. Because the mischievous little beings are going to do whatever that they can to abolish that faith and that trust that you have with yourself, to make it look like that everything is not sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. And that's how you need to see everything right now. So, let's see. 9. 47. What's 47 and 38? 238 cards. Look at that.
This is where I bring out my calculator. So I look smart. 47
and 38.
And 38 is 85.
So look up the number 85 angel number on Google, and that is your angel number for today.
Okay, and then your card avatar is, there is a place that I'm to fill and no one else can fill. Something I am to do which no one else can do. Oh, that's powerful.
There is a place... There is a place that I am to fill and no one else can fill. Something I I am to do which no one else can do. That is your step to victory today. And that goes right along with what their reading was. Mm-hmm. Okay, who's next? Tammy?
Well, is there anything that comes to you about this?
Something I am able to do, I am to do. Well, can anybody look for love outside themselves? If no one can trust anyone around them, that means that they don't have enough trust within themselves. Mm-hmm. Same thing with love. And that's what that is saying, is that something I am able to do. I am able to love myself. I am able to trust myself. I am able to have faith in what I do. Nobody else can do that. Which no one else can do that.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's really deep. Okay. I like that. Glad your parents are doing good, or your mom.
Sarah,
Tamika.
yes.
Glad you're here, too.
Most of the time, it does. Because my angel number, the day before yesterday, was 2248. Because that was the time that a certain TikTok came along and was like, this was meant for you. Take a look at the time that you have right now, and that is your angel number. And it matched exactly with what was happening. So, and everybody had a different number when they saw that video, because they all posted, mine was 957, mine was 128. So it really depends. The angel numbers do change on a daily basis, because there are different messages for different times. Mm-hmm. Okay, so who's next?
Oh.
Tammy?
Yes. Tammy's next. So Gloria and Ball Girl still is not here yet.
Ooh. Major attachments are trying to come through. Mm.
I'm finally relaxing after the stress of the day. It's really lovely being with everyone.
Right?
Yeah. Finally relaxing. Man, that was stressful this morning.
Wow, Tammy got the Magician. It's all about the elementals. Mm. The power to change what is there. Same thing with the arts. Wow, look at that.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. I am drinking. What's that tea? Hmm? The loose leaf tea. The one on the tea shelf.
Yerba mate tea?
Yeah, yerba mate and and there's another one that I added. I forgot the name of it. Oh, fuck.
All right, so, Tammy, what you have is the Magician card. And the Magician's all about the elementals of what the Magicians do is that they use the energies to change what is there. So they use fire, water, earth, wind, any type of elemental, and they can sometimes mix that together to make something else. But right now, you're having a lot of self-doubt because you got the Strength card upside down. And the Strength card is all about self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, and lack of courage. So what is it that is causing you to lose the courage that you have to be able to make that next step into what you know you need to do for yourself? You got the Arts card. The Arts is all about the same thing as the Magician. So it's all about using the energy flow to change your portrait, to change your next steps through the Change your frequency to change your portrait. You need to manipulate the frequencies. Well, can't really use the word manipulation because that is a low vibrating word, but use the frequencies for your benefit. Shift your frequencies. Thank you. For your benefit to change the portrait of what you are painting at this time. Same thing with the magician. It's all about the equivalency. Sorry, I got thrown off. The alchemy. You got to give something to get something in return. So you got to give something of equal value to get something of that same value. So basically, an equivalent exchange is what's needed at this moment. So right now, you're giving, and you're not allowing yourself to receive what is needed. So basically, there is an imbalance in your frequencies, which is causing you to give so much and not allow anybody to basically give back to you. You got the I wonder what will happen next card, another question card. Look at that. Ready to adventure, the precipice of change, pause before action. I wonder what will happen next. Now, how can we change that question to be a higher vibrating for you? What is the next best step for me to get what I truly desire? Would be a good question. You got the faceless ghosts and the haunted girl. Ghost people. So something from your past is creeping up, causing a miscommunication between you and the frequencies.
What can cause a miscommunication between...
Well, same thing as what happened with our chickens. Possession.
So, would you say that what happened today, that we had a perception about it, right? Until we got the download through the stars and our perception shifted. So we thought the dog was just being a dog. And we thought, and just, playing with the chickens, but there was so much more to it. And our perception shifted. That's what I was trying to say in the beginning, how important our perception is. And that it shifts into the right viewing of what's going on. And oftentimes that takes the understanding of what is happening and is beyond ourselves. So we get that as a download from our team, our higher self, our source. Something just hit you?
The difference between the magician and the arts. She needs to go from being that magician of manipulating the energies to shifting the energies. That's what they were saying with this. I didn't even notice that there was a skeleton on here of the magician card. Notice how there's 3 dots up there. Physical, mental, and spiritual aspects. So by shifting your physical, mental, and spiritual aspects to be in alignment with each other, you get back into the alignment of what you need to be able to shift the energies with the arts, to be able to get over that so-called self-doubt that you have and the lack of courage and the so-called weakness when it's not really a weakness, because your greatest weakness should be your greatest strength. And that's what you need to say for yourself by shifting the energies. My greatest weakness is my greatest strength. And these faceless ghosts and haunted girl of the ghost people are just the old perceptions of who you were to who you are now. You went from this, you need to go to this. And your guides are saying the Galactic Federation is here to help you out. All you have to do is just call upon them. I'm calling upon the Galactic Federation of Truth and Justice to hold accountable all these negative energies that have come into my experience. That is something that you need to say. I call upon the Galactic Federation of Truth and Justice to hold accountable all negative energies that have manipulated me in a way that I was not supposed to be manipulated. Now, everything needs to be seen as beautiful. This is the second time that everything is beautiful, and the lollipops and sunshine rainbows card.
So you know what's interesting is you brought up the musician, and then you also talked about the arts, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you could say the magician is a form of arts as well. You know, it's something that we get creative with. But the magician, it relies on look over here while I do something here so you don't notice it. Whereas the arts, in the context of what the spirits were saying to Tammy, is when you're painting, because I like to paint, so I'll use that. When you're painting, you are transparent. You're not focusing someone over there so that you can do something here.
It's the same thing as manipulation.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible. So she has this card. In divine mind, there is only completion. Therefore, my demonstration is completed. My perfect work, my perfect health, my perfect home, my perfect love. That's an incredible wrap-up of her reading.
Mm-hmm.
No, Mary, I haven't. She's asking if we all heard of Christian 21.
No, never heard of them. Oh, Victoria. I made it. Left eye cataract surgery done.
Wow.
Hope everything works out for you.
I know. Well, she's obviously doing okay if she's here.
Right.
Maybe she's like this. But she's here.
She's here.
Okay, so we did Avatar, and that was Tammy. Next is Ashley. I still don't see Gloria or Baja Girl yet. If you're here, let me know. We love you too. Oh, our poor chickens. You know, so the one chicken Kidd caught early enough, and she had a little bit of bruising, a little bit of scraping on the skin, easily, fixed. And she looked okay, and then she had a heart attack and died. Just like that.
I'm sorry to laugh at that, but the way that you said that, she was doing good, she was doing fine, then she had a heart attack and died.
Yeah, it was just like that quick. Oh, Tammy, I'm glad that reading was good for you.
So it's kind of funny. I'm noticing that every time that I'm starting to trip over myself, I need to change up the reading. Because that's not how it is.
Mm-hmm. That's good insight.
All right, so Ashley, what do we have for you?
Ashley. Yep, Faye is up next. So Faye says, no phone in pocket today, Mom.
Cute. So, you have the 8 of Pentacles, Practice, self-employment, new job, and ambition, right? I wouldn't say new job. Well, yes, actually. Because the last reading, I kind of felt the pregnancy, right? Which means that is a new job. That could be a new job. Something new is coming. You also got the spring, which is also the birth of something new. Nagas, love, erotica, sensuality, trees, earth, grounding. But, yes, there's a big but, honey. And the but right now is all must have prizes. People pleaser, trying to please everybody. That is your one major flaw at this moment. Well, I wouldn't call it a flaw, but it's one thing that is causing an imbalance of you giving too much and not receiving enough.
Doesn't that happen to most of us?
All of us.
Oh my
I
gosh.
would say. And you got the Poe. This Poe is all about time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So, I still feel that you are going to receive. I still feel that you are going to get pregnant, or be pregnant, or you are pregnant. You are going to have a baby. But do not allow anything to interfere with your inner GPS system. So what you need to change is that people pleasing. Ground yourself a little bit more and have more sensuality with who you are, and stand in the love of yourself. Because remember, it is, if you don't have enough love for yourself, how can you love somebody else? Because nobody else can give you that love. They could show you love, but they can't give you love. They can show you trust, but they can't give you trust. They can show you faith, but they can't give you faith. It's all a choice of yourself. So what is it that you truly want to do for yourself? If you have traveled to the past, that becomes your present. If you travel back to the present, that becomes your future. I like that. Stumbling over myself again. I'm having a hard time today. Well, cancel, delete that. No, I'm not. Today is one of those days.
No, it isn't, because your readings have been spot on, and you went bum, 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 and all this insight and wisdom downloaded to you for those who needed to receive it. So what is it? Just back off just a little bit and let the stars bring in a new perception.
Her ambition needs to change. Your ambition needs to change, Faye. Your mindset needs to change. Too many minds, too many thoughts, too much stuff running around right here, blocking your third eye, blocking your pituitary from truly tapping into that inner wisdom that you truly have, which is your GPS. Your trees, the energies of the earth is basically saying it's time to slow down, meditate. It's time to slow down and see for yourself what we can do for you. Ground. Be like the wind. Go with the flow. And stop allowing your workspace, your personal life, and your thoughts become one, because they are all different entities. They're all different situations that should not be put together, because if you put them together, well, then you're going to be out of balance. So you need to get back into the balance of the physical, mental, and spiritual aspects of who you are, to allow that Trinity being that you are to be able to allow the flow to finally happen. So, start that new ambition of getting yourself back connected with you. And then you also need to bring that practice of shushing your mind, because your mind is what is blocking you from getting what you truly desire.
So Victoria said, after you made that comment, look at the box, Kidd.
What? Oh!
All right. And Ashi, the perfect plan includes health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. This is the square of life which brings perfect happiness.
Mm-hmm. Come on. The perfect plan includes health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. Perfect self-expression. Perfect. This is the square of life which brings perfect happiness and perfect love.
I feel that many of us struggle with the ability to express how we feel, because we're afraid of hurting someone's feelings, or we're afraid of how they might respond, or if we'll say it right. Because I personally don't want to look like an asshole when I'm speaking my truth. And so sometimes I don't speak my truth because I don't want it to come out the wrong way. But there's one thing that I have used, and it works. I need to use it more often. And that is, okay, so I'm going to express something that I'm feeling. And if it doesn't come out right, I'll say something and then try again. So bear with me a second while I am gathering the right words to how I feel.
You have all the time in the world.
And then I express myself. Wait a minute. No, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Or I might ask, and this is good communication, what did you hear me say? And then they repeat back what they heard, and then you can say, no, that's not how it was supposed to be meant, so let me retry. And because sometimes what we say can also go through a filter of someone else, and based on their triggers or their experiences, they might see it differently than the way you meant it. So remember, today is a good day because the box said so.
Because the box said so. Who's next?
Ashley
Laura?
said, thank you so much. You made me so happy. Laura, you're up.
Kind of feels like that there's someone in her life that is not taking accountability of their own actions. Let's see.
That can be exhausting to be around someone who doesn't do that.
Yeah. Yep. It sure is somebody. All right, so...
Oh my goodness. That's a really strong message, isn't it?
You do have somebody in your experience, Laura, that you're allowing to control just a little bit part of your life, which is, forgive my French, fucking you up. I'm sorry, but it's true. Your guides are, you need to read between the lines. Hello. Now, the reason why I'm saying all this is because the first card that you got was the Fall. And the Fall is all about basically falling deeper into shit that shouldn't be there. And the second card that you got was the Justice card upside down. And this card is all about dishonesty, unaccountability, unfairness, and legal flaws. Now, not about legal flaws, but your own legality has been tampered with. Every rule that cancel that. Every boundary that you have put down has been breached. And every time that you set up a new one, it's been breached again and again and again. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we are all met here. Everybody is a little different. Now, what's funny is that when I said that somebody is in your experience is because you got the shallow grave that says you miss someone. Focus on the word someone, which means not you, someone else is in your experience. That means that they are making you fall deeper than what you should have just fell by yourself. They're pushing you deeper down into the dirt because they are passing or crossing those boundaries thinking that I could just push a little bit more, right? I could just push a little bit more. Well, the Ebens, your guides are saying that the Ebens are here, are all about mystery, reading between the lines, and intuition. You've been having these intuitive hits of doing what you need to do, but it's kind of hard to read between the lines when you want to give that person another chance. So let's just say it's time to abolish that mystery and just put you first. It's time to put you first. Because your angels are here saying that we are here to help you. All you have to do is just call upon me. Yes, sir. So, stand right side up and keep on walking, honey. Because the more that you keep on pushing forward, and the more that you keep on walking, the farther you're going to get. Now remember, I forgot whose father it was. Succession comes from progression. So if you stop...
Deborah's.
Thank you, Deborah's dad. If you stop, you're not going to succeed. But the more that you stand right side up and keep on walking, you're going to succeed no matter what. All you have to do is with the Three of Wands, adventure, foresight, opportunity, and success is at your door. You just have to keep on walking forward. And
Deborah's father. Mm-hmm.
Deborah.
You know that card right there? When I saw that.
Which card? This one?
Yeah. How easy is it to maneuver through life when you have a dead soul hanging on you?
When you're in love with the corpse.
someone who doesn't take responsibility for their actions. It's like carrying a dead soul.
So she needs to drop that corpse and welcome that Cheshire cat. Because that Cheshire cat's going to bring you to that next level of achievement.
And then Laura. Infinite Spirit, open the way for my right position. I give thanks for having already received this. Position, direction. Mm-hmm.
Infinite Spirit, open the way for my right person. I give thanks for having already received Him or she? Him or her? Him, her.
Him, her.
Oh, and there's Baja Girl.
Yeah.
All right, she's next.
Yeah.
Ooh. So that was Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. These readings are good.
Yeah, they are.
When I'm not stumbling upon myself. Nope, that's not how you read. Nope, other way. Nope.
Right? You snorted. I love it. You're welcome, Laura. She said, thank you so much. I needed this. And remember, today's a good day because the box said so.
Because the box said so. All right, so Baja Girl, what do we have for you? Okay. Is someone sick, Baja? No.
Yes. Oh.
Oops. I need to grab those.
You want me to get them?
They slipped.
Is that like half the deck?
No, only 4 cards. Do any of these match? No. Well, that one does. But we will. All I can say right now before I pull out these other 2 cards is stand strong, honey.
Wow. Baja says we've all been really tired.
Well, I'm not sure what this card means just yet. But the reason why I asked if somebody was sick is because you got the reincarnation card. And that could go many different ways. You got the Page of Wands, all about confidence, new journeys, fearless and enthusiastic. But what really stood out to me the most was the Autumn in my last chance card. Please don't lose hope. I do not know. I really would like to say that this is not a leaving of this world to go to the next. But it's a big possibility that this could be it. You got the Falling card, the Unknown, Descent, another Falling card, Momentum, and Change. So there is going to be a lot of change that's going to be happening within your experience. You got the Greco-Roman, basically saying that stand strong, be that warrior, stand in the light of God, stand in the light of Source. You got the air element, philosophy, discrimination, empathy. The empathy, yes, discrimination. Be very careful of those type of energies coming in of the discrimination. just like what they have been doing around the world and what they tried doing with me in the hospitals, be very careful of the discrimination. Be very careful of what could happen in those areas. Now, you also got the sticky wicket. And the sticky wicket is saying you got a lot of sticky energy, and that's most likely what's making you tired. Making your whole family tired. Let's see. So that's 6. Can you pull out your calendar? Or, your calculator? Mm-hmm. Wow. 6 and 48, that's it? So that's what? 54? There's no other numbers? No? 4, 54, 58?
Okay, I'm ready.
Just 58. That's your angel number right now is 58. Baja Girls, so go on Google, put in 58, angel number, see what that has to say. I really did not want to read that reading the way it was, but that's the way that I'm getting it at the moment. And it's stabbing at my heart right now.
Yeah.
Your steps to victory is divine order is now established in my mind, body, and affairs. Divine order is now established in my mind, my body, and my affairs.
Wow.
So stand strong. And remember, those thoughts will come into your atmosphere and deter you from what you need to do for yourself. But just be confident in your strength. Be confident that this new journey is going to bring higher understanding. And be fearless and enthusiastic as you go through whatever that you're going to go through right now. But remember, this is just a reading, but you are creating the new timeline, so create the timeline that you truly desire. Mm-hmm. 58 is immense wealth. RV? It's a big possibility.
Right?
And if that happens, think about it. If that happens, the med-beds are supposed to be coming out at that time, too.
Didn't Mr. T just talk about that? That the hospitals are going to be revamped?
He did.
Yeah. By the end of the year.
What's funny is that he brought up that everybody is going to be able to have a house, a car, something else, but he didn't say you're going to have a job. That everyone's going to have a job. He said that you're going to be living on a single income.
He did.
With a house, a car, and something else, but he didn't say you're going to have a job. Canned? I'm tanned?
Kid is tanned?
Well, I might be.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
That means your ass is white, too.
Shh. Nobody's supposed to know that. All right. Who's next?
Leanne.
Leanne.
Leanne, are you here? And then after Leanne is Happy Chick. Happy Chick. Buck, 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 buck.
Oh, the ozone treatments. Yes. Patients for little or no cost. That is awesome. What I did. That is awesome. Maria, right?
Leanne.
No.
Oh.
What I do is Maria? Maria?
Oh.
Is that your name, Maria?
I don't remember. I don't remember at the moment. It makes my brain hurt. I got wasp in my brain.
Right. Hi, Stymie.
Yeah, good memory. She says it's Maria.
Woohoo! All right. Leanne.
Leanne Nation. Hi, Lee. So glad to see you here.
Well, kind of seems like that something is going to be leaving your experience. Okay. Oh, yeah. Travel.
We try to be.
So it kind of seems like that there's a specific being that is male in your experience that is most likely going to be leaving your experience, and something new is going to be coming in at the same time. So your first card is Seven of Cups, upside down, and the Seven of Cups is all about lack of choices, feeling trapped, missed opportunities, and reality check. Now, the feeling trapped, we can most definitely feel that with you. But the lack of choices, that is all a mindset. That is all your thoughts saying that you don't have enough powers to be able to make your own choices, because we have to make your choice for you, because it says your thoughts. Missed opportunities. I do not feel that. I do not feel that you have missed any type of opportunities. I know that you have missed some things that was supposed to happen in your experience. But those are not opportunities. Those were actually just, you see me, this is what you can have, but something better is going to be coming into your experience. But your mind has seen it as a lost opportunity. And it's not. It's just something better is going to be coming in, and it's going to be giving you a reality check. You got the Autumn card saying basically that you got to remember that people, things, some family members, friends, acquaintances, money, everything is just a leaf of a tree. It comes and goes with the season of the tree. So, all you have to do is just, when it comes, it comes. When it's time to go, let it go. Do not hold on to something that is just going to rot on your tree. So, you got the dried flower fairy saying, see them as sweet memories and just move on every time that they come and go with the seasons of that tree. A moment's regret card of staying in nostalgia. Idolizing the past is a no-no. Never idolize the past, but idolize your present to be able to see the past for what it truly is. And fearing you've made a mistake is the same thing as seeing yourself as missed opportunities. So, do not see that you've made a mistake, but just see that something has happened that is going to allow something better to come into your experience. Because you got the transportation card, basically you got two travel cards, meaning that something is going to be leaving, but the dude abides means that someone or something else is going to be coming into your experience. And right before that happens, before that new thing comes in, you need to tap into the obros of the infinity, eternal, and past life. Basically, you need to tap into the infinite energy of Source and Mother Gaia as you are manifesting what you truly desire within your experience, as you are creating those new timelines. Because remember, we are no longer jumping timelines, we are creating new ones. That is what's happening at this moment, is that we are creating new timelines, and that is what you need to do while you are manifesting your truest desire by saying, with harm to none, I am open and ready to receive da 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 da. With harm to none, I am open and ready to do da 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 da. All of that. And if you don't do with harm to none, well, guess what? Something is going to be taken from someone else to be given to you, or something will be taken from you to give you something better with something that could potentially harm you. So be very careful when you are manifesting, because you have to be very direct and open to receive what you truly desire. And your stick to victory is, I call on the law of forgiveness to neutralize the situation. I call on the law, or the boundary, we should say boundary, the boundary of forgiveness to neutralize the situation before me. Wait. 7. 16. No number. No number. 34. Can you add those up? And 20. 7, 16, 34, and 20.
77.
77. That's your angel number. So if you can go to Google and put in that angel number, that would be your angel number for today.
And next up is Hippie Chick.
Hippie Chick?
Hippie Chick.
Hippie Chick.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rocky.
That's interesting.
What?
That some people got angel numbers and others didn't. That's weird.
Well, that just means that there's enough on their plate, or they've already been given something, and it's not ready for something new, because it will just, how do they say it?
Yeah.
Or, what's that word? I'm seeing it. Like tangle it all up, get it all confusing.
The sticky wicky.
Yeah, the sticky wicky.
What was that?
The post
Oh.
on the table. I
Scary.
spun it.
All right, sticky. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Hippie.
Hippie Chick or Happy Chick. Jeez, I think it's Hippie Chick.
Can't even read your own handwriting.
No. Why would I want to do that? Hippie Chick, Hippie Chick. Yep, it's hippie.
Hippie. Hippie.
As in, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Peace out. Hippie Chick.
Well, you guides are saying that there are certain responsibilities that need to be met. But before you can actually do these responsibilities, you need to stop looking over your shoulder like someone's watching you. Because you got over your shoulder. And over your shoulder, basically, it kind of feels like that there is a... You got the voodoo in blue saying, back off. So... All right, let's go from the beginning. You got the divergence card, meaning that you are different than other people. You are different than most people in this world. You are different. You are open. You are awake to what is happening. You are... Sorry, what was that? Yes, you are awake to what is happening. Divergence. You've seen those shows, the Divergence, right? Same thing. You are different than everybody else. You don't follow the crowd. You don't follow what everybody else is doing. You actually do your own research. You look at things and you see things in a whole different light than everybody else does. But you got the law is not justice card saying rules that are not fair. Now, one thing that the stars have told us is rules and laws are dangerous and deadly. Reason being is because if you make a rule and if you make a law, well, and if you cross those rules or cross those laws, break them in any way, there are repercussions, Same thing as a car. If you go buy a car, you don't make the payments, your car gets retowed. Or repoed. Repoed. Same thing with rules and laws for yourself. When you make rules and laws that you deem that you have to follow and you break them, well, you have to go through those repercussions. So instead of making rules and laws, you need to start setting healthy boundaries for yourself. And these healthy boundaries... Okay. She's going through a divorce, it feels like. A breakup.
Broken home. Loss of family, divorce, lack of stability.
Jesus Christ. It's all because you're different and they can't accept you for who you are.
Well, you know, energies, the energies, frequencies that are raising are separating, as the Bible says, the wheat from the chaff. And it's been happening for a while now. And when we are with the corpse, a dead soul, it is a heavy burden. So, my husband was, he's not antagonistic, never was, but he wasn't on board with any of this either. And then one day, he got sick. And when my husband gets sick, he's out for the count for like days. And this was one of those times. And so he went to bed. And after 36 hours, I started to head into the bedroom to see if I could get him some chicken broth or something to drink. And I got close to him when I heard, "Don't bother him. Do not touch him. Do not disturb." Why? Why? Because his team is working with him. Well, he came out of that with a total different perspective. And he's awakened ever since. So things can happen that can change the trajectory of where you're going. So seek where that is for you. Are you done reading?
No, of course not.
I've just started. Hippie chick gets a hippie reading.
So, I was wrong about over the shoulder. Because hippie chick is a strong woman. She doesn't look over her shoulder for anything. So once she throws it over her shoulder, she's done with it. And she doesn't fear that people are looking at her or targeting her. So I was wrong about that. So basically, what this card reading is saying that whoever it is, they're backing off, the back off card, and the leaving or travel. There is going to be a separation for a time. Now, through these times, there's going to be responsibilities, lessons, and growing up from your guides saying that there are going to be certain responsibilities that need to be met, certain lessons that need to be learned, and certain training wheels are going to be stripped off. So it's going to be learning as you go. And whatever that is coming your way, you need to just throw it over your shoulder and just let it go. You are a strong woman. 19, 29, 51, 81, 91 is your angel number. So go into Google, put in 91 angel number, and see what that is, and that's your angel number for today. But just know that you just have to change up a few things. Rules and laws, setting healthy boundaries, whatever gives off the energy of back off, be the divergence and just allow it to happen. Stand in the knowledge of what you have and love thyself more. Stand strong because something better is going to be coming into your experience, but there are going to be those lessons that need to be learned at this moment.
So she gets 2 cards.
Both ends.
I have a wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for wonderful pay.
I have a wonderful work in a wonderful way. I give wonderful service for a wonderful pay.
So gifts are coming. When I'm able to let go of my problem, cast the burden, just throw it over your shoulder, I shall have instantaneous manifestation. You know, every time you say that, throw it over my shoulder, I keep thinking of some woman with a saggy tit, and she just throws it over. Why?
Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
I just have to share. Boom. WSU.
You're next. Oi.
And then after WSU is Shazam! Sarazam.
Wow, we're getting some really deep readings today. I wasn't ready for this. God.
Well, what does the box say?
It's a good day because the box said so.
Because the box said so. I love it when boxes are right.
Oh, yeah. All right.
We all have boxes. Let's just have a great box in our life.
See, that's what happens when I try reading backwards from the beginning. It does not work. Is something going on with your health, WSU? Well, of course, everyone's having a health problem. Great. Well, there's going to be a change, that's for sure. A learning of, or basically a beginning of letting go of something, because you got the number 13, Death card. And this Death card is all about end of a cycle, beginnings, change, and letting go. So, there seems to be a collision of energies coming into your experience. You got the Storm Angel. And the Storm Angel is saying collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. So there is a collision of many different energies coming into your experience, but what you need most right now is, from this card, follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. And you also got the meditation card. This is the one thing that you need to focus upon at this moment. Meditation. Ooh, I can't really see it. It doesn't want to focus. Stupid camera. you have a high energy output and you need to kind of stabilize that. Because your high energy output is not only wearing and tearing on your body, but it's also wearing and tearing on your mentality and your spirituality, because they're all in conflict with each other. When one of the physical, mental, and spiritual aspects is out of balance, all three are out of balance. So, not mine. So, no health problems. Well, that's good. So what would you get with this health card then?
Hang on one sec. Well, we have spiritual health, mental health, physical health, and there's one other.
Physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional.
There you go. So why does it have to be a physical health problem? And what if it's relational health? How is your relational health with other people? How is your relational health with yourself?
Yeah, because if your your relationship health with yourself is out of balance. I'm slurring my words. Slurring. Someone needs a liver or part of one. So, Kim's husband? Because WSU mom Kim. So I'm guessing her name's Kim, right? Your name's Kim, right?
Yeah.
I'm right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
WSU mom Kim.
that must be wearing and tearing on her.
Of course.
So the health issue of the significant other is messing with her health issue
Now,
of the mental.
a liver is one of the organs that can repair itself unless it gets to that point where it can't.
His cousin.
So, has he made some changes and tried to revitalize his liver?
So what does this have to do with her is the question. This health issue.
Well,
I did get the death card. So honestly, he probably won't be here that much longer. If that's the way he decides it's going to go. Because remember, he has the control of his life, right?
right.
So
And
if he doesn't begin that manifestation of what he truly desires for himself, if he doesn't desire that health, well, it's going to affect him, and it's going to basically, he's going to leave this earthly realm, and it's going to bring, you could call it devastation.
Do you have anything here that is talking about a decision that needs to be made?
Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. And also the vegans of solitude, independence, and peace.
Because what she just said, I gathered from that she is his best option for that part of the liver, a donation. So that would come with a decision. That's a heavy.
That is a heavy choice.
Oh, yeah. Very heavy. What is that saying to you?
Bad investment.
As in, don't do it?
That's what I'm kind of getting.
But here's where we need to say that you have to follow
Your own intuition.
your own intuitive hit. If you feel it's the right thing to do, then you don't listen to anyone else. You do what you feel is right. We can't make that call for you. And here's where our disclaimer comes in.
We are not doctors, lawyers, or financial advisors. Anything that has to deal with any of those, go talk to your practitioners.
And for anyone who didn't understand that, blah, 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 blah. And then your card. Ooh.
But this is his second. That's what the family says. So basically, he's not changing his ways. And what affects the liver? Drugs, alcohol, bad foods.
I would, yeah. I would imagine
The
that.
workplace.
Yeah.
Anything could really affect the liver. Even working at like
Parasites.
a coal mine or oil or something that has to do with stuff like that is bad for the liver too.
Can I read this?
Yeah.
Okay. I now smash and demolish by my spoken word every untrue record in my subconscious mind. It shall return to the dust heap of its native nothingness, for it came from my own vain imaginings. I now make my perfect records through the Christ within, the records of health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. This is the square of life, the game completed, what you just said.
Alcohol. Ooh.
Yeah.
Can't read that. Read it. Thank you.
Back just a little bit. There we go.
If you want to take a
Take a
screenshot.
snapshot.
3, 2, 1. I knew I was saying goodbye forever when you flew home. When he flew home. Well, this was just a confirmation that things are probably not going to change. But the reading wasn't for her. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
So why was it?
It included her, though. She's part of that decision. And maybe
Maybe this is for the whole family, that she can bring a stabilization that his
Yeah.
choices.
Yeah. So, one of our mods, she likes to take readings and share it with a particular individual, knowing that it will benefit them. That's a great idea. So there's that too.
Well, sending much energy his way that he can get over this if he makes the right choices.
Yeah.
Because I know I had to make a really tough decision when I was on the crystal meth. Crystal meth is hard to get off of. Alcohol is hard to get off of too.
You know what's interesting? Okay, so we all get divine words, and I was just cleaning the house. I was cleaning the house, and all of a sudden I heard he's dying, and I stopped. And I'm like, "Who's dying? Well, why did you tell me that?" And this is when Kidd was living somewhere else because he had been doing drugs. And he was starting to come off of them, right? Anyways, I was told to get a box of herbal stuff together that would help a person that was having some health issues. And then after the box was together, I got a phone call from him. And he says, "Mom, I don't feel good." And I just like went white as a sheet. Well, when you told me that, I didn't know it was going to be my son. So anyways, I took the box over to him, and he had strep throat. We eventually got you into the doctors, right? Yeah. It was bad.
Really bad.
Yeah. So it would have taken his life, according to what, source told me.
Well, I was also not wanting to live, too.
Yeah, because I brought the book over, didn't I? And it said, give yourself permission to live.
I couldn't even speak the words. It was so bad.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that we talked about was letting the unforgiveness, the self-hatred, the self-anger, all the stuff that you did, be an influence on that decision. Yeah, you have to let the burdens go. Right? Okay, so.
Well, it seems like that. Shazam. You got me saying Shazam now. Sarah.
Shazam.
Is going through a tough time. 2 adversary cards. Seems like that there's something going against you. It kind of seems like that Sarah has been tapping into her gifts, which has been opening up certain doors and portals, which have been allowing high energy outputs to leak out of your shield, which is attracting certain beings in your experience. Because you got the 5 of Wands upside down. The 5 of Wands is all about resolution, coming together, battle fatigue, and suppressed emotions. So what are you also holding back is the question. And you got the intellect card. This intellect card is... Why is she holding back with certain information?
Well, when I did, it was the programming that was installed in me. For me, it was, oh my gosh, there was just so many different reasons why I would hold things back. One was if I said something and someone rebutted me, I didn't know how to defend myself. Another was the false beliefs that if you keep it to yourself, then you could be successful. And that is the absolute opposite of success. The other that I struggled with was, it was a Bible verse that my mom talked to me about, is where I think Isaiah went into his house with the jars of olive oil and waited for a time or a time and a half of incidents that needed to be to happen before he could come out and join life again. And so there was that also, and that was a bad program as well. That was a total misconception, my personal opinion.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
So
I'm just rambling now.
Sarah, have you been thinking of starting in like an animal shelter or something like that? Because now that we got all that out of the way, the adversary isn't another person. The adversary is herself.
It always is, isn't it? Usually.
Usually. Well, not all the time. Because I also got the ghost people as well. But it isn't about other beings coming in to stop her. Mm-hmm. But her own intellect is getting in the way. Meaning her own mind is getting in the way of starting what she truly desires. Mm. And what I'm getting is the message for a rabbit. And the message for a rabbit says, service to the animal world, which is why I'm asking about that. I walked away from a negative Zoom group. I knew my vibration did not want to stay there, but grow. I have a piece I feel I'm holding back, so left. Yes, when a person spoke very bad text, I won't read.
Good for you, beautiful.
Exactly.
Good for you. Sometimes that can be the hardest thing to do, is to walk away from something like that.
Yes, my humanitarian project. See? Ooh, look at that. So, basically, stop getting in your own way.
Okay, reading's done, right?
The battle fatigue is most likely coming from what you just walked away from, all that negativity. But the adversary is basically yourself. You got the adversary card. Stop allowing your own mind to get in the way of you stepping up to what you truly desire to do for yourself. You got the pentagram card. The pentagram card is all about harmony, protection, and idealism. So do not idolize what you're going to do, but bring in a high energy output to create what you truly desire. Now, a vision board would be perfect. Would be great for this. Because tapping into your high priest, high priestess power, from what I can understand... Wait. Huh? Oh, which god was that? Goddess. You remember that goddess from Moana?
Mm-hmm.
The green one? Mm-hmm. At the very end? That's who I feel that she was training under for the longest time.
Oh, I don't remember her name, but I can find out.
That'd be great. And the Gotten Owie, we've already established that. That is from, the people that you were having around you. So I applaud you for standing your ground and eliminating those or that is stopping you from moving forward. That is amazing. Tafiti? Tafiti. I don't think that's really her name. I'm not sure. But it is a goddess just like that. And she is all about the earth, the animals, and that's who she trained under, which is why she needs to follow the white rabbit. That rabbit. Not the white rabbit, but that rabbit. Service to the animal world. So you've already made the resolution. You're coming back together. You still have that suppressed emotion, but you need to not attach to that emotion, but let that emotion go. Let that emotion just flow. Because that is what's going to help you to get over that battle fatigue that you are feeling. And that will help you to get over that Gotten Owie energy. But also, it will help you to stand deeper and stronger in the High Priestess powers that you have.
So, Tafiti does not exist in Polynesian mythology, but there is a goddess of fire, lightning, wind, and volcanoes called
Pele. So the only thing that she needs to focus upon is her being her own biggest critic, being her own biggest adversary. And every time that it feels like that nothing is going your way, you shush that brain. Shh. You empty that mind, because an empty mind is a pure mind. A pure mind gets you to your goal. And when you're able to get to your goal, you're able to do what you need to do next. Why did she get 2 of these? That's weird. She got 2 of those. And they all fit together.
Okay, on your card, I am fully equipped for the divine plan of my life.
Oh.
You get to take a picture of a piece of my thumb.
Focus. I am fully equipped for the divine plan of my life. Okay, so who's next?
Sheila.
Sheila. Some of these were really hard readings to go through.
Yeah, well, some of it's been hard news. I mean, it doesn't surprise me
After what we experienced today?
Yeah.
Or these last couple of days?
Yeah.
We lost 3 chickens in less than a month. Or in less than 2 weeks, actually. Because it wasn't that long ago that the other one died.
No angel number for her?
Oh, no.
You forgot to look?
Well, she said I saw 333 today, so that's her angel number. Like I said, some get it, some don't. It's weird.
Didn't even come up, right? So, Sheila. How are you doing as far as energy goes, okay?
I'm getting there. I think I might be able to finish the list.
Oh, okay. So, Sheila, Josephine, Teresa, and What I Do, I know you're here. But Josephine and Teresa and Sheila, are you all here?
$333, yeah, that is a good number.
Because if they're not here, we could skip those. If you feel so inclined for that.
Sheila and Josephine are here.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that. All right, so let's see what you got, Sheila.
And Teresa. Oh,
Ooh,
awesome.
and Teresa. So, Sheila, temperamental, are we? You got the King of Wands upside down with nasty, impulsive, abusive, temperamental. No, not you. Something in your life is very temperamental, though. Something in your life is very impulsive, abusive, and nasty. There is something happening within your experience that is causing you to basically kind of lose your cool. Yeah. Something in your life is making you feel like that you are out of control, it kind of feels like. So, it's making you go back to the, what do you call that? The desire of having a simplistic life, feeling that simplicity again. Now, the reason why that this is causing I think this just happened recently too. It just happened recently, didn't it, Sheila? This temperamental, abusive, impulsive, nasty energy from either something or someone. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you got the changed in the night card, saying that you have changed real quickly. You have changed quickly. And when one changes very quickly, when one switches from one energy aspect to another energy aspect, there seems to be an imbalance for a little bit to allow you to, what do you call that? Get back into the balance and the flow of that change. So, you got the Nautilus Princess saying powerful personal growth. That right there is very much needed. The powerful personal growth is much needed at this moment. Remember, you are the key to all things that happen within your experience. You're the one that allows it to come in. You're the one that allows it to change you. You're the one that can change it. Nobody else can come into your experience and force things upon you. It's all about what you desire within your experience. Now, do you desire a simplistic life? I think everybody desires a simplistic life, right? Something easy, something flowy, something... I am stumbling over myself. Change it up. Interesting. I know the powerful personal growth and the change quickly is correct. The simplistic life, I am not sure of. The nasty, impulsive, abusive, temperamental energy, I'm not sure if that's for a person or if that's just energy coming in, affecting her in that way.
Well, she said, yes, I do. So what is she responding to?
The someone?
Anytime...
I think she said, yes, I do. I changed quickly.
She changed quickly?
She changed quickly.
From what to what? Or did she change her clothes quickly? Maybe her shoes?
It's like Katy Perry's song where they change their clothes. Like...
So a simplistic life is, to me, bringing up the time to meditate, the time to take time for oneself. That brings simplicity to life. It doesn't have to be, go to church or go to groups or meet up with or, Bible studies. It doesn't have to be something that adds to your day. It could just be something very simple and for yourself. More time with you.
You know what's coming up?
What?
What's coming up for me is self-doubt. So I bet you anything that's what she's feeling as well. A lot of self-doubt. And that's most likely where the anger, the impulsive, nasty, abusive, temperamental energy is coming from. And she said, simple farm life. Mm-hmm. She wants a simple farm life.
Well, you know what? That's what you got. Look at that.
That's what she's going to get. But...
No, the card. That's what she got.
But she is the key to that change. So she needs to change her mindset. She needs to change her thoughts. You need to bring yourself to an understanding that you can achieve that goal. It's all about manifesting what you truly desire. Just remember, with harm to none, I am open and ready to receive. Always with harm to none, because with harm to none allows you to be able to manifest it without any type of complications. You also got the third eye from your guides. I have that already. Oh, that's wonderful. So the third eye, visions, manifesting, and meditation. So she does need to go into that meditation. So what she needs to watch out for is the nasty, impulsive, abusive, temperamental energy that's going to be coming in. So this is a future reading. Something that is most likely going to happen. So be very conscientious of the energy shift that's going to be shifting quickly.
Doesn't matter how many times you change clothes. Or how quick. Or how good you are at it.
So that's what's going to happen. This is a future reading for you. So be very conscientious of the energy shift that's going to be shifting like this with the nasty, impulsive, abusive, temperamental energy. So just keep in mind that that is most likely going to happen. So if you stand strong within yourself, you're going to overcome that with the powerful personal growth. Your steps to victory would be infinite spirit, give me a definite lead. Reveal to me my perfect self-expression. Show me which talent I am to make use of now.
That's perfect.
So you have that simplistic life. You go, what? Yawning? Oh, heck no. You have that simplistic life. Just remember, there are going to be some energies that are going to be changing quickly for your own personal, powerful growth. You are the key to this change. Just be very conscientious of the nasty, abusive, impulsive, and temperamental energy. And use this time for your third eye for meditation, manifestation, and trusting your visions of what you see. I'm starting to slow down already.
Mm-hmm. So that was Sheila. Now we have Josephine.
The key is bothering me a little bit.
Why?
I don't know. Something about that key.
Sheila, what do you think?
Something about that key.
Got any insights?
So, I should have said this in the beginning. These readings are either past, present, or future readings. I don't know what that key means, but it has something to do with what's going to happen. I don't know why it's niggling.
The key?
Yeah.
How are you shown to use it in the reading?
Well, that she is the key to that change, but the key could also be used to open up the wrong door, too.
Did you say that?
No.
Okay, so
I just did.
Is that what was niggling you?
I don't know. I think so. Be very careful on what door you choose to open.
Diane says that key looks like a old sail ship mast.
Oh, all right. Mixed it in.
An old sail ship mast. Well, masts are very important on a ship if you want to get where you need to go. Diane asks, is she stuck from unlocking that key?
I'll have the pink sparkling door, please.
It's going to be a bumpy ride from here on until November.
Josephine.
Yep, Josephine.
Yes, it is going to be a bumper ride. Most definitely. Whoa, don't do that. Evil.
So just like I said, the Jesus, remember that? If I were to look at Josephine's name, I would say, oh, look, Jose Fine is here.
Jose Fine.
Jose Fine. Jose is very fine. Have you seen Jose? Woo! Totally fine.
My lungs are taking a hit. Jose. You're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind, Jose.
Dropped a card.
Where?
Right between your legs.
Oh.
Awesome. I can reach down. Okay.
Ooh, well, Josephine.
The Jesus.
Josephine is healing from trauma, overcoming depression, forgiveness and letting go. You got the swords upside down, the Three of Swords upside down. And the sword is saying healing from trauma, overcoming depression, forgiveness and letting go. There is something that you need to let go at this time. There's also that healing from a traumatic experience. Now remember, something small could be just as traumatic as something big. Just not in the mindset way, just the body way. So your body seems to be holding on to a, what do you call that? A certain transition that happened within your experience. It's not that you need to forgive someone, but more of you need to be able to have that forgiveness for yourself for allowing those energies to come into your experience. You also got the Men in Black card. Men in Black. Stalking, intimidation, confrontation. So there seems to be some confrontation within your experience. Someone's targeting her. Energetically, someone's targeting her. She probably said something or did something out in the ethers, and now one of them is targeting her.
So, Josephine, what's going on?
You got the three witchy sisters saying the power of three. Basically, it's time to call upon the fates. The sister fates. Because the only ones that can really disturb fate would be the sister fates. And the sister fates,
Wow.
That's amazing. Just went through all this weekend.
No, Josephine, sorry.
I would still call upon the sister fates to cut all strings attached to that traumatic experience. Because they are the only ones able to cut any strings of fate. Even we're not allowed to do that. That's why the power lies upon the sister fates. You also have Forget Who You Are card. And the Forget Who You Are card is saying conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. So everything that has happened this weekend, it no longer defines you. But call upon, like I said, call upon the sister fates to clear all those strings of attachments to begin a new creation of what you need to do to move forward from here on out with the mindset of starting new. Basically, you want to bunny hot jive forward instead of just walking. You need to
Put a dance in her step?
put a dance in your step. Perfect way of putting it.
So our little puppy, it's got he's got great Pyrenees in him, and with my reading, they're very, very stubborn. And so I'll call him, and he'll be like, And so I'll have to do this and say, come on. That's what Kidd's talking about. Do that for yourself.
Put a little bunny hop jive in your step.
Yep.
Forget who you are. That's very important. Forget who you were at that time. And start new. Allow the conditionings of who you once were to fall away. Because those memories have never defined you, but they were trying to define you because of the traumatic experiences. So do not forgive others. Do not forgive that person for what they've done. You need to forgive yourself for allowing that person or situation to happen within your experience, and just let it go. I forgive myself for what has happened, because that traumatic experience no longer defines who I am, and I let you go. I bind you and deliver you into the hands of the goddess without power or craft. That's a good way of doing it.
Without power or craft.
Without power or craft, because you want to strip all power and craft from that situation, person, place, or thing, whatever that it was, and then deliver it into the hands of the goddess, because then there is no fight that they can give or have with that goddess, because they have no power or craft. You have, for your steps to victory, is if this, my desire, I desire is mine. I cannot lose it. If it is not, give me its equivalent. Thank you.
Huh?
Little douche.
Douche.
If this, my desire, I desire is mine. I cannot lose it. If it is not, give me its equivalents. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
So that was a past. Well, we had a future reading. Now we had a past reading. Jesus Christ. Any other surprises that we're going to give us? All right, Teresa, right?
Teresa. You're welcome.
You're very welcome, honey. All right. What else are you going to give us today?
Have fun at the gym, Shazam.
Have fun. Do some workouts for me. I'm too lazy.
Oh.
Cancel, delete that. I'm not.
Josephine was wondering if she had an angel number.
Oh, I already mixed in those cards. That is time to just pull out other cards for that. $25.
Okay.
35. Nope. 4. 2. Nope. Nope. Yep, that's it.
Okay, 66.
66. Ooh, 66. You got a 66, honey? 66. Put that into Google with your angel card number and see what you get.
Oh, hang on a sec. She can't find us on YouTube, so I'm going to post the link. Here we go.
I need number cards next time. Or I need to get those other cards and just those blank cards and write numbers on them. And have people give me a number and I could pull out like 5 or 6 cards and they can get an angel number from that. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that. 66 equals Journey of Man. Ooh, look at that. That actually goes along with our reading. All right, I'm sorry. Teresa. Are you talking about these?
The animal cards?
Yeah. Because there's many different types of animal cards.
We have so many cards.
I know.
Found that other one. Threw it out.
Huh?
I was just talking to myself.
There's a lot of different types of
we have
animal
this
cards.
one too.
Oh, I forgot about that one. The cat tarot. Kitty tarot. I forgot. What did these look like?
I don't know.
Oh. These are actual tarot cards. Yeah, I haven't studied enough of the tarots yet to be able to do those, like Ace of Swords and stuff like that, which is, it's the same thing as these doodle cards. Except the doodle cards give me more information than the tarots. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't ever use the runes either.
No. Oh. Interesting. What's kind of funny is I pulled out a card for for Josephine for her number, and it came out for you, Teresa. Look at that. Interesting. All right. So, Teresa, you need to stop being everybody's superhero. Oh, the totem animal cards. I think we might have those somewhere. So, what's happening within your experience is one-sided charity, brown noser, abuse of power, scamming. No, 6 of Pentacles, upside down. And that's what it is. Scamming, abuse of power, one-sided charity, and brown noser. Now, what I'm getting out of this card is the one-sided charity. Meaning you. Meaning that you're giving all these energies to everybody else, but what about you? Do you have enough energy, enough love, enough care, enough of these thought processes for yourself? Because right now you're going through a lot of wars and a lot of battles. Now, the difference between wars and battles is that wars are always happening outside of you. Battles are always happening within. This is where the battles are lying. So you got to lose a few battles to win the war of what you're going through. So every time that you're going through a battle, you need to shush those minds, shush those thoughts, because those minds is what's keeping you from stepping into your truth, your own truth, the truth of who you are, of what you need to do for yourself is be your own superhero. Stop being everybody else's superhero. You got the out trick-or-treating card, meaning that your guides are here to help you to move forward. Your guides are here to help you to win those battles, to win those wars. And like I said, your guides are here to help you win those battles and win those wars. But sometimes you got to lose a battle every now and then to win the war. Meaning that you have to just stand back, let things play out the way that they play out, because that is how it's going to win in your favor. Just stop. Just stop in your place and just wait. Don't stop to stop, but stop to wait, to allow things to play out the way it needs to be played out. Because if you get involved in certain things that's happening outside of yourself, the Galactic Federation of Truth and Justice cannot do what they are here to do. Because when we get in the way of their work, well, they can't do their work. So, the Galactic Federation is all about collaboration, meetings, community. So basically, you have to collaborate with your team to allow things to happen the way it needs to happen, to allow you to win that war that is happening within you, that is happening around you. You also have such a curious drain. Curiouser and curiouser, says Alice in Wonderland. Grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. Sometimes when it feels like that you are floating in the ethers, you need to come home. You need to come back into reality of who you are, not reality of what the world wants you to be, but reality of what you know you need to be at this moment. That's where the wars and battles are to be won, is within you. Your superhero-ness is very much needed. And there will be a time that you can use that outside of yourself with others. But right now, you need to be your own superhero, especially through what is happening. You and your family are the only ones right now. Don't worry about everybody else that's outside of your own family. You and your family, that's it. Everybody else can take care of themselves. Like what Spock says, peace be with you.
Right.
Just take some peace and go. Shoo. The abuse of power, the scamming, the brown noser, that's not you, but that is a possibility that you have already been through it, or you're going through it, or someone's going to be coming in and doing those things. So be very conscientious of the scamming that could happen at this moment. And do not take it personal when something does happen, because I know for a fact that we all do that, and we've been through some of those scammings of calls and stuff like that. So just be conscientious that something could be coming into your experience with that. Mm-hmm. Because they're getting smarter with those things.
Yeah.
So, Teresa,
I've been scammed.
Oh, yeah, we've been scammed.
Few times.
Scanned.
Not
scammed. Scanned.
That was an NMM.
So, okay. Your steps to victory. Thank you. Let the God in this child have perfect expression. Let the divine design of this child's mind, body, and affairs be made manifest throughout life, throughout eternity. So, the child that this card is talking about is your inner child, is you. who you are. Because remember, it even says in the Bible, we are God's children, which means that, yes, you are God's child, which means that that right there is all about you. Your inner child, yourself. By allowing yourself to step into the light of what is there allows you to finally see what is to come. Oh, is there an angel number for her?
Yes, 104.
Oh, you already counted it all? That's your angel number. I'll let you be your own superhero and you can go look at that. Oh, I'm so bad. All right, last one.
Yes, what I do.
Maria.
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 This song on, what's it called? The hills are alive.
Oh, God, Sound of Music.
Yes, that one. Maria, what will we do with Maria?
All right, so it kind of seems like that if you have taken into account all those readings that you have already done, and if you followed those steps, Maria, things are going to be working out in your favor.
May the odds
Forever be in your favor. Hunger Games. Oh, I can't wait for that to start for the government. G.
Yeah.
For the big G.
The big G.
The big G. I would pay to watch all that. Shit. Take my life. I just want to sit there and watch.
Take your life. What does that mean?
Meaning, I don't know. If I can't pay for a ticket, then use my life as a...
No, can't delete that.
I want to see their dad. All right. Can't delete all that. All right, so what do we have for you today?
Just in time, what I do. This is your reading. And this is the last reading for the night. I am so ready to go move my body.
Well, like I said, if you have taken into account and you have done all the steps that is needed to do what you needed to do throughout all those other readings, Maria, the lessons and blessings are going to be coming in. You got the blessings. So there are going to be a little bit more lessons to come in, and these lessons are all about, I wouldn't say lost job, or financial loss. Well, it could, yes, financial loss. Not like actual money, I would say, but more of like physical items, maybe. There is going to be a certain loss within her experience, and she needs to see it as a lesson. As a blessing, and not cancel
Is
a
this
blessing.
past reading, present, or future?
I believe this might be a future. Something is going to be leaving her experience. No. Yes. Something is going to be leaving your experience because something new and better is going to be coming in, because you got the Venetians from your guides. Need to dejunk. So, I'm basically correct. Venetians, it's all about romance, soulmates, empathies. Now, I wouldn't say soulmates, but more like another twin flame, because what's funny is that, did you know you can have multiple twin flames? So, you're going to be having, it kind of seems like, another being coming into your experience that's going to be a twin flame, and it's also going to be working with you. I also wouldn't mind a man. So, that could be it. Somebody's going to be coming into your experience. So, basically what they're saying is, yes, de-junk yourself to allow... That sounds like castration. I'm sorry. De-junk your experience to allow new energies to start flowing into your experience. The ghost of the pumpkin patch is saying count your blessings. No, not count your blessings, but how would you say that? Because I don't like the word blessings because one, it's be less, but two, it's also in the dictionary meaning to curse. Because you're splurting water or blood on someone is what somebody said on TikTok. It is a form of what dark witches use to curse someone. And they turned it into the word blessing.
We're so programmed to use it.
Right? So it's not lessons and blessings, but it's lessons and...
Abundance.
Abundance. There you go. I love that word. Let's use abundance for the blessings. Lessons and abundance. Count your abundances. Count what your... Don't keep track of what good things are coming into your experience. That's not what I'm saying. But just know that the more that you allow and be open to receiving these abundances, creates a new form or a new way for this timeline to give you the abundance to come all into your experience. You got a moment's regret card, and this moment's regret is all about nostalgia, idolizing the past, fearing you've made a mistake. Now, I've already said this before. Never see yourself as making a mistake. Just know that this abundant flow is going to come into your experience because this so-called mistake is not a mistake. It's more of that you've made a choice to fulfill a soul agreement. I don't like soul contracts because soul contracts are, I've already explained that. So, you've made soul agreements to do certain things, stop idolizing the past, and start idolizing the present, and stay in the nostalgia energy to be able to allow that flow of the Venetian energy to come in to allow that romance. Yeah, me trying to figure out these cards, yeah, it's very entertaining, isn't it? All right.
Okay. And your steps to victory. Infinite Spirit, open the way for great abundance for me. I am an irresistible magnet for all that belongs to me by divine right. And your heart is an energetic magnet that can attract amazing circumstances and situations and people that you need in your life. And your angel number is 48.
So, soul contracts are so yesterday. That's so third grade.
Maria said grateful, right? And I'm thinking about the way that you spell that, GRATEFUL. But
like
look at
grading?
this. Let's be great and full of great.
I like that.
So I spelled it GREAT, like it's its own word, and then put full at the bottom, at the end, FUL, so you're full of greatness.
Grateful.
And...
Oi!
Are we done?
Yes!
Okay, I got Dana for next week. And
Gloria still can be for next week, too.
Yeah, Gloria never got here
I
today.
haven't seen Gloria.
Where's this go?
Oh, right here.
Okay.
Just right here. Oh, by the way, our calendar is still open, so if anybody would like a session with us, we do personal sessions, and we do not charge for our sessions, but we do accept love gifts. So if you guys would like to do that, you can find our link at www.hvutikac.com. HV as in Victor, U as in umbrella, MAGA as in MAGA, .wordpress.com. So that's www.hvumaga.wordpress.com. Yeah. That.
I am ready to go and plan dinner with you.
Yeah, me too. All right, everybody. No, you can't be done.
I'll see you next week then, Stymie.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It was an honor to be able to read these card readings with you, even though that a lot of them were tough for me to read because it was so high energy.
And don't forget, today is a good day. Because the box said so.
Because the box said so. Those readings were deep on some of them.
Yeah.
Really deep.
I thought all of them were.
Yeah, they were, but the loss of life, that potential loss of life, the potential of divorce happening, all of that is really hard, especially if not knowing if I can share it live.
So, all of them were deep, but some of them were really burdensome, heavy, because the news was, I mean, let's face it, we all want to give rainbows and flowers and bunnies and little kitty cats, right? We don't want to say, here's a bucket of death. Cake or death?
Cake or death.
So there's a comedian called Eddie Izzard, and one of his acts was, oh, you did something wrong. You can have cake or death. And he goes, boy, that's a real hard one. I'll choose cake. And the guy comes back and goes, sorry, we're out of cake. He goes, what, it's just or death? It's pretty funny.
I liked him until he switched sides. Oh well. All right, you guys, we love you. And at least time you stay dry. Remember, you're doing everything perfectly. Everything is in divine order, divine timing, and everything is going to happen the way it needs to happen. And remember, you are not jumping timelines. You're creating new timelines now. You are not having to redo anything. It's just everything is now new, and we've never done it before. So you're not in this alone. We're all in this together. Mm-hmm. We love you guys. Keep going forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Remember, succession comes from progression. I love that saying from Deborah's father. Mm-hmm. So I want to thank you for that. That is truly amazing.
Thank you, Deborah's father.
Just keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing because you're doing everything perfectly. We will see you guys next week unless we do a surprise live, which I don't know. We might. You never know. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys soon.